Good morning. Good morning. Lisa, good morning. How are you today? Good morning. Good morning. How are you feeling? It was entertaining. I appreciate that. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. If you have the time, feel free to jump in, join me for some deep breaths, and just enjoying the day. Nice deep in the nose, out the mouth. Nisi, good morning. Nisi, the blue looks good on you. Would you like to hold on to it? Yes, deep in the nose, out the mouth. Good morning, Scree. How are you doing this morning? Absolutely chill, indeed. Lisa, yes, unfortunate. Have these birds. They were really singing this morning, so just in time to join them. Deep, relaxing breaths, clarifying breaths. How are you all doing this morning? Yes, we are absolutely grateful, Scree. And Lisa, I appreciate you guys relaxing with me this morning. Nate, how are you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. Come on in, guys. Feel free to come in, take a few deep breaths with us. Find find our focus before the day starts trying to throw us off our path. Our time for meditation is definitely a time for addressing what's in our conscious and subconscious, untangling those knots to take away some of the confusion and to actually have somewhat of a strategy of how we're going to approach our day. Because again, we can't control what happens to us, but we can control what we do about it. So we're looking to hone the skill of emotional control, acceptance, and acceptance. Kai, good morning. Jesus. Hola, my friend. Nate, how are you doing this morning? Those are my goals, Lisa, is to sit and think about the things, as Scree mentioned. What am I grateful for? What have challenges taught me? And how can I implement those things moving forward? Being grateful just to be here in the now is extremely important, as we're not guaranteed any other allotment of time. So to be grateful just to be here, for every breath, for every drop of water, absolutely. Kai, we appreciate you being here. Acceptance, absolutely. Absolutely. But we also, while we open the gates of acceptance, we should have our boundaries to what we don't have to tolerate. And I think that those two things, while they are akin, they're very different. I can accept that not everybody has gotten to some places that we might be in life. It doesn't make us better, we're just different. But it doesn't mean we have to tolerate ugly and abusive behaviors and energies towards us. Understand what are we going to accept and what we will not tolerate. And most importantly, is to accept ourselves. If we can accept those imperfections in other people graciously, we should accept those within ourselves as well. And whatever your mantra is, this would be certainly a good place to implement it as well. So if I were going to tell myself that I'm ready, I'm capable, and I'm grateful, I can go through my mind and say that repeatedly with each breath. MOP, good morning. I'm ready. I'm capable. I'm grateful. I'm ready. I'm capable. I'm grateful. This all starts from within. It has to be internal. It's not an external. We have to believe it and we have to know it. We have to accept all of those actions are things that will start from within if there's going to be true change, true growth, manifestation. Yes, Lisa, the noise, the internal noise. So our meditation is to figure out what's causing the noise and how do we turn it down? How do we address it? How do we address the noise? Nice deep breaths in the nose, hold it, and exhale, and hold it in the nose, hold it out the nose, and hold it. Rebecca, we are doing amazing today. How are you doing? Yes, the box breathing scree. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Scree's giving us the directions. Ducks, good morning. How are you doing? Absolutely, Lisa. Thank you so much. And with those vibrations, we can certainly take that good breath. Scree, yes, this calms. It calms. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. And if you want the vibrations, you can certainly go to the Om or the Woo that Kai gave us yesterday and really feel the vibration through the lips. If your teeth are close enough together, you'll feel that vibration. Om. Absolutely, Lisa. Let this be helpful. Oh, Nisi, make that steak today. TR, no worries. Welcome in, TR. How are you doing today? Take those deep breaths, guys, and allow that you have the box breathing, the 4 in, the hold, exhale 4, hold, and really find that place of comfort, especially during stressful moments, the anxieties, things of that nature. TR, how have you been these last few days? That's amazing, Scree. Yes, the mind is a powerful thing, and often it's when we address these things, then we can solve them. Kai, absolutely. Sit out in that rain. Guys, addressing the proverbial elephant in the room, turning, facing the fears, embody embody the bison. The bison will instinctively turn and walk into a storm because it knows it's going to get through it sooner. Scree, we are grateful for you. We thank you every day. We are grateful for all of you. Turn and face. Turn and face. Kai, yes. Uh, if you remind me, Kai, I will post a video from my other channel. I've spoken about the bison before, but it is absolutely an incredible feat of nature. And we can take examples. Same way we do butterfly stretches or frogs or cobras, we learn from nature, we learn from animals. So it doesn't have to just be our positional stretching, it can be our positional intelligence as well to turn and face that storm. TR, I'm doing fantastic. I appreciate you asking. We had a good time watching yesterday. Yes, Kai, it was interesting to learn, but this is what we do. Uh, Shared knowledge. It's better than money. They both work better when shared. But knowledge lasts forever. Knowledge will last, and over time, knowledge can turn to wisdom. Gary, good morning. Oh my goodness, go to the beach, absolutely. Cheers from the Netherlands. We are happy with your energy, Gary. Thank you for bringing it, providing that. Diana, how are you today? How is Diana? Mindful, clarifying, reflective breathing. This is our time for us. This is time to address that internal. It, we address the internal so we can help solve and accept the external. But it starts with accepting ourselves. Thank you so much, Gary. Have an amazing day. Much love to you and your family. Lisa, balance. Balance is something that we work for the same way we stand on one foot. It's just finding the balance. But when we have so many things that come at us in life in different directions and different sizes, shapes, and forms, this is why these moments are important to really decipher, help untangle those knots, help solve the equations, help put those puzzle pieces in place so we can see what picture we're meant to see. And through that, it gives us a little bit more balance. But sometimes life throws us life throws us something that's gonna challenge challenge our balance, challenge our securities, challenge our fears. And that's okay. That's where acceptance comes into place. That's where the deep breathing that Scree talked about, so we don't get overwhelmed and we can breathe through the moment. We can think. And again, we do not have to sit in this position. If you are more comfortable in something like the cadaver, by all means, lay yourself back. You can also put your fingertips right on your chest, and you can feel that breath, feel that rise in your chest. With your fingertips, you can also feel your heart, feel that beat. And you can certainly want to feel your flow. Just go to your distal points, your furthest points out, and just lay your hands out. Feel that release with every breath. Feel the release. Going back to my chest, feel the pulse, feel the breath. And we certainly can, again, get the vibrations. Om. Mm, 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 And I can come on back up. Absolutely, Kai. Love yourself, love your body, listen to your mind, your instincts. We do have a set of survival instincts. Absolutely. Very well said, Kai. Very well. And don't forget to thank yourself. Just like with the workouts, there's a version of you that showed up. And that's the first step to success. That's the first step in growth, showing up, being present. Thank yourself. Allow the body through the breaths, gives us a state of relaxation, not only the body, but the mind and the soul. And I illustrate using the cadaver pose, just laying all the way flat, because sometimes when I started, it was easier to find myself in a position of just physical comfort, relaxation, so my mind could relax as well. So if that cadaver pose, supine, helps, by all means. And we even experimented with in the prone position, laying on the belly, face down, almost like you would put your head on your desk when you were younger. I don't believe that there's a mandated way to have to meditate. Allow that steady breathing also helps slow the heart rate. So we take that quickness out of our pulse and we slow the mind as well. Slow the mind. should thank ourselves. We should accept ourselves, forgive ourselves, Malcolm, RCG indeed. Come join us for some breaths. Badger, thank you so much. We are here in our present, in our now. Deep, thoughtful, clarifying breaths, opening the mind, slowing the pulse, untangling the knots, putting the puzzle together. Badger, how have you been? Malcolm, how are you doing today? My breathing is getting deeper. My thoughts become clearer. Badger, this is our third or fourth session of meditation. I appreciate the vote of confidence, so I believe that we will. I hope you can join us or follow some of the other ones. ATM, how are you doing? AIM, excuse me. Good morning, how are you? We appreciate the love and we send it back. Lisa, I believe we all have levels of needing to accept ourselves more. Absolutely. And within that acceptance, we can also find thanks and forgiveness, gratitude. The same grace that we would give a friend or a family member who is feeling down on themselves is the same grace we should extend to ourselves. Doing good, absent for a while. I'm doing fantastic clips. Thank you so much. Badger is absolutely right. This is, it's a practice. It is a practice. And just like we go out and try to get a better job, better grades, better mile time, this is just another element that we can work on for ourselves. And it's not selfish. It's selfless when you work on yourself to arrive as the best version of yourself, not only for you, but for those around you. One of the things that helped was I didn't look for always the good in a circumstance or the bad. I looked for the lesson in it. Sometimes the lesson is more valuable than ranking it as good or bad for us. What is the lesson? Lessons are invaluable. Deep breathing, in the nose, out the nose, and of course the box breathing that Scree mentioned. We breathe in the nose, 2, 3, 4. We hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. You're very welcome, Lisa. You're very welcome. And of course, always generate those vibrations. That nice deep breath. Ooh. Jamila, how are you? Lisa, thank you so much. You are the floating heart. Be weightless, With these deep breaths, be weightless. We can rise above our problems and see them as beneath us and help solve those things, but be weightless. Be that floating heart that you just sent. Jamila, how could we forget? Thank you, Scree. Yes, be light as the floating feather, absolutely. And be the breeze that carries it. Not only feather light, but the breeze that carries it. Just through my fingertips, feel the sensations. Oh, good morning, Blake. Everybody's going to experience, I believe, their own form of meditation. Remember those breaths. Remember to breathe. Reflection before projection. Look inside. Look to the internal. There's your answers, your acceptance, many questions. One of the practices I created for my daughters was, and still is to have them tell three things about themselves. King Fire, how are you? Three things, guys. If you can tell yourself three things, three positive, productive, steeped in reality, steeped in reality, three things about yourself, and stick with those. Whether it's I'm funny, I'm happy, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, things of that nature. I work hard. Tell yourself three positive and productive things about yourself. But again, have it be steeped in a reality that it's something that you've done or will do or are planning to do. Three things: hardworking, loyal, and gritty. Kai, I like it. I love that. King Fire, how are you doing? Jason, good morning. You guys, find three things. It doesn't have to be the same three things every day, but have a definition to what that means. So we've seen Kai. Kai is hardworking. I've seen what he does on his channel. We've seen what he does for his work. Loyal, as he helps his father in declining health. There's loyalty to that, and gritty. To be able to get up and do what he does day after day takes grit. So he can define those three things that he is assigned to himself. Be able to define it for yourself, specifically for you, not just in a dictionary sense. Can you define the three things for yourself? Open-minded, compassionate, and willing. Absolutely. Kai, super glue facts. Yes. Open-minded. Jason has come here and been extremely positive. His compassion, again, to help family. This man has moved. He is willing to move, to help, and take on new employment. These are traits. I tell Sophie every night she's smart, sporty, and beautiful. Exactly, Scree. Exactly. Do that for yourself. Absolutely. I'm going to beat my addiction by choice before my next birthday anniversary. Fantastic, Badger. And therefore, you are focused, determined, and ready with the power of RCG. Absolutely. Absolutely. Three things every day, guys, that you can clearly define that apply to you. Three things. Power of three. RCG, yes. Jason says, you got this, Badger. I quit drugs and sugar, and my family and friends made it possible. Yes, we are here for you. Indeed. So you have powers of three. We have our RCG. You have the three things that you will tell yourself that you can define clearly, that applies to you, and that you have put into action, will, or are planning to. Give yourself those. Give yourself those gifts. And remember, another three is to thank yourself, accept yourself, and really grow. And really grow with those powers of three. Badger, yes. Lisa, I'm caring, I'm loving, and I'm giving. Yes. Yes. Lisa has found her way here, and she's shown us sympathy. She's shown us grace. She's shown us her positivity, a very loving side, and willing and wanting to give to help others in her community. And that reflects the caring as well. Take that with you. And make no mistake that there are strengths in all of the characteristics you all have just named. There's strength in that as well. All right, my friends, we have come to an hour. We have come to an hour. As amazing as that is, as quick as that has gone, we've come to an hour. So I'm going to grab some of my water. I'm going to get myself ready, and then we're going to look to convene at the park if you are so willing to meet me there. So we will look to see you guys soon. Absolutely, Kai. We look forward, and I hope to see you guys at the park shortly. Much love to you all. Namaste, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, Scree.